As the deal to acquire Zenimax, the parent company behind Bethesda, comes to a close, insiders hint that we might be seeing a big event from Xbox to explain all of the detail. Welcome everybody and thank you for joining me. So the big story for Xbox last year was the fact that Microsoft bought Zenimax, the parent company behind Bethesda games, and with the acquisition came a lot of questions we still don't have the answers to. Well, according to a reliable insider, Jeff Grub, all of that is about to change soon. Jeff Grub said in the latest GamesBeat The Site podcast, Xbox is said to be planning to hold an event of some sort related to Bethesda in the near future. Grub says that this event will be one of the marquee events that Xbox has as it leads up to E3 2021. Once the deal closes, they will talk about it in a big way. I don't know if it will be like a full direct style event, but they will make note of it and they will talk about it extensively and explains what it means to everybody. He then goes on to say expect that to happen sometime in mid-March. Now, for people who have been following along with this news for a while, this is probably not a massive surprise. This is a big acquisition for Xbox and it is only logical that they would want to talk about this purchase in a big way. Bethesda has big events every year just like Blizzard and Nintendo and every other major developer, but obviously with COVID-19 and them being purchased, we did not have a 2020 showcase. But with this deal now coming to a close, it is to be expected for a big event to take place. Xbox haven't had a big event for a while now, and what better way to kick things off than with Bethesda. They paid $7.5 billion, so I am sure that they are itching to talk about everything and showcase exactly what they have been working on, and people have been hyped for big titles like Starfield, so this event will be the perfect opportunity to showcase all of that. And people have also been very curious about what this purchase means for Sony PlayStation. Will future titles like Doom and Elder Scrolls and Fallout be on the Sony platform, or will they become exclusive to the Xbox ecosystem? And this is one of those things that can go either way. Some people say that they did not spend all of that money to release games on the PlayStation platform, and others say that they spend all that money and if they want to make it back, they better release on other platforms as well. And for me personally, I think new IPs needs to be exclusive and existing IPs should be continuing to be released on both platforms. It will be a shame if fans of Doom or Elder Scrolls might miss out on those great games because they have the wrong piece of hardware, and I know for competition it is needed, but the gamer inside of me just want as many people as possible to be able to play great games. Now, this is something Microsoft has been tight-lipped about since the acquisition announcement, and for a good reason. As pointed out by Jeff Grub himself, the reason why Xbox hasn't held a presentation like this already is because the deal to acquire Bethesda hasn't formally transpired yet. While the announcement of the intention to acquire the publisher was done last year, the deal doesn't actually close for a few more weeks. As such, Microsoft has had to remain somewhat quiet about its intents with Bethesda and its studios, or else it would be breaking the law. So pretty much that just means that at the moment it is illegal for Microsoft or Bethesda to be talking about future plans. Now, it is also important to note that Bethesda will not be completely absorbed by Microsoft Studios. The plan is for them to be run independently and then just keep doing their own thing. They will, however, have to report to the executive vice president of gaming at Microsoft, and that will be Phil Spencer. The best example I can give you is Instagram and Facebook. Facebook owns Instagram, but they are still a separate company who does their own thing independently from Facebook, and that is how we can look at the Bethesda deal with Microsoft as well. At least that's how I understand it based on what Phil Spencer said early on. Obviously those things are subject to change. Now, another big thing is obviously Xbox Game Pass. Xbox is releasing all of their first party games on Game Pass day and date, and it will be interesting to see if this trend continues with Bethesda games. I don't see a reason for it not to, but making back $7.5 billion will also be very hard to do, so I guess we will have to wait for the March event to officially find out. But on that note, this is where I'm going to end it. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button. If you would like to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing, and as always, please remember to stay safe, wash your hands, don't touch your face, and I hope hope to see you again soon.